this is the SMK B2 Deluxe. It's got a wood stock and it's a break barrel air rifle, which comes with a fairly nice rubber recoil pad, an 11mm dovetail mount to mount a scope or other optic to, an adjustable rear sight which can adjust for elevation and windage, and a hooded front sight. It does not come with, however, I did get a Remington gun case to store it in, soft case with padding on the inside to keep it nice and safe during transport. It's chambered in 22 pellets, which I'm using Ultra Magnum 14.3 grain 22 caliber pellets, which are loaded by pressing this small little button forwards, breaking the barrel, and as I'll demonstrate out on the range, bending the barrel all the way down, loading a shot, pushing it back up, and pulling the trigger. The trigger has quite a nice pull. It's quite smooth when the spring isn't cocked. However, when the gun is ready to fire, pulling the trigger can be quite a stiff move. It can have a scope attached on the top. However, that doesn't come with the gun, since it's not sold in a set at my local gun shop. When we open up the tin of pellets, we can see that they're significantly larger than the smaller 177 caliber ball bearings fired out of the previous Glock 19X. They have a hollow point at the back and a round nose at the front. Please forgive me, it's very cold in the studio today. Let's go to the range and see how it fires. Alright, we're out here on the range with the rifle. So we're going to take 5 shots at the target with 2 first to 0. So we're going to flick it forwards, bend it back, and then we load the pellets, going with the barrel end first, hollow end towards us, use our thumbs to push it in, then keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire, line up the red dot between the 2 green, and over the target, release the trigger. Well, that was interesting. Now, with this being a spring air rifle, you do have to remember to be quite careful about remembering to tighten these screws every few hundred shots. I like to tighten them about every 50 to preserve accuracy. Due to the unique recoil of a spring action airgun, it tends to jostle around quite a lot when firing, which can cause the mechanism to loosen from the stock, and it needs regular maintenance. Now, moving away from the rifle, and onto the bag. This bag I got for free, included with the airgun, and it has a main pocket, nothing on the back here, for the gun to go in, and a small slot at the front for your cleaning wipes, pellets, or other tools to go in. Now, I'm going to say a big thank you to my local gun shop, Will Sporting Supplies, I think it is. I don't know. On to the cost. It's not the most accurate airgun. It's not the best shooting, but it is only £85, which is a very good price for something that might well last you until competition day. The one thing is, It doesn't group particularly well with the stock iron sights. However, when you add a scope, it becomes much easier to hold a 0 and fire more accurately. I'll do another video on the scopes and what I would recommend that you get as a first scope on an airgun like this. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.